It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Watch twist.
60 Eagles.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Gotta do better.
A carry here for the big tight end. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Hawk 70.
And bring it. Hey, watch
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup
19. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check 3.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
On play action, they'll throw.
Put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown. A big play there. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Burke. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set, 250. Mike, 34.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist.
Under crunch. Under crunch. Under crunch.
They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill, kill, kill.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 34, Mike 34.
I work for a lot.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike, there we go. Five down.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Watch the slant. 34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him. Hey, here we go.
Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the safety creep.
SOS.
2nd and 11. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trap 60.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Let's go, hey. Go on, Mike 34.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now a second down and 6. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check curls, check curls.
Bridgewater now. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Martin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Go Delta. 34. Mike 34.
Think you gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Let's go, hey.
Bridgewater to throw it.
Get that quarterback.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. So nothing doing there, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. He'll find Gibson here complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Hey.
Alert 3.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Got this complete to Racey McMath. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down, Cowboys.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibson. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
He was brought down by James Bradbury. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 33-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
8 yards to go on second down.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Get wide now.
34, Mike 34. Scoop, scoop, scoop.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, check.
To throw is Bridgewater. This one swung out to Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
34's the Mike, 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him, check him.
I got it.
Check 26, check 26.
Check 13. Check 13.
34's the Mike.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Every day, any day.
Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34.
Focus, defense, focus.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 101 yards on the ground for him so far. To throw, Bridgewater. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Set. Bleedy.
Mike 34. Mike 34.
Hey, defense, let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And some room to work. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
That ties the game. 1st and goal. Bradley Pinion sets their kickoff.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
4 down, check.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's taken down inside the 30.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
60 Eagle.
Pick up the ball.
60 Eagle. 18, Pioneer.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Twist.
Mike 3. Set up. 3. Combo. Hawk 70.
Here we go with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Flush to his right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 10 yards. And it's third.
The Cowboys on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike, 34. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Bridgewater. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
A give to Gibson running right. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34.
Come on, D.
34's the Mike, 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him, check him.
Delta.
Here we go.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there.
Check 50. Check 50.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Go Delta.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
From the 22, Bridgewater finds the open target, Arnold. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Bradley Pinion sets their kickoff.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now. 21. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Tell me what you got.
Again, it's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Kill, kill, kill.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, check, Mike. 60 Bison. 60, go.
Again, this is Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Come on.
Hey, check.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, check, Mike.
Looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is indeed good. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, boys, come on.
Bridgewater to throw. He's going to let it fly. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You got 3 down. He's checking
Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work hard.